All right, welcome back. It is what time? It's Tuesday. Um, it's been a heck of a I don't even know. It's been a lot. Um, but even though there's been a lot of emotional stuff going on, a lot of just a lot of emotional overload, and I'm just tired. I'm really tired. But this is just a process. It's not emotional, so that's why we're sitting down. Normally, I'd say, don't trade when you're emotional, blah blah blah. But I've separated myself from the emotional aspect of trading, anyways. Yeah. So today we'll just be logging in. Um, oops, just logging in and drawing our levels. And this time I am gonna not trying, gonna make sure I wait for a reaction off of a level because that's something I struggled to do yesterday. Because there was a clear level, um, and I didn't wait for the reaction off of that level. So 7:30 was here, so our low's gonna be all the way down here. Where is Sazio? What the heck, little buddy? So we're all the way up there. Okay. So this is where we are. Yeah, he has a nemesis. He saw him today. Surprisingly, he did not throw his normal tantrum because they both throw a little temper tantrum when they see each other. All right, so we're just gonna put this here. It's the low. Oops. Just drag it out to 9 o'clock. And then we'll do this one. These are basically the same. This one's higher. Okay. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right. There's your pre-market range. Let's look at it in terms of volume. Hey, where's my... Hold up, where's my CVD? It's not on here for some odd reason. Okay, well, let's just go find it. Oh, there it is. What the? Okay, somehow it disappeared and then I came back. Okay, so decent volume. It's kind of low in comparison to yesterday. Yesterday's volume was somewhere in the like the 8 and 9 thousands, and we're in like the 1 2 thousands, so kind of low on that volume. That's okay. Now we're at near the top, so I'm hoping we react off the top first and then we try to come down, but we'll see what happens. We have 7 minutes, so I'm going to be back. Um, I'm trying to catch up on some work and honestly just get in a better mental headspace because um so yesterday I traded, right? And then shortly after that, uh yeah, my fiance comes over because he doesn't have a driver's license and he's supposed to be taking his driver's test. And yeah, so we go there. We get through the line. We're there for a couple of hours. Like it took forever. And then we finally get there. It's like, okay, maybe now we can actually do something. No, because I didn't know and he didn't know that they won't let you take the test in a car that doesn't have a front license plate because I have a Tesla and there's no mount. And so I don't want to be tacky and put my license plate in my dash on my dash like by the windshield and then have it sliding around. So what did I do? I just left it off. Even when I registered the car, the lady was all like, oh, here's, you get two license plates. Oh, but you don't have a front mount, so you probably just don't put that one on. I'm like, okay. So it doesn't seem like a big deal, I drive around. I've been driving around like that for months, maybe going on a year. And even when I had another car, yeah, nobody ever gave me an issue ever. And I've had that car for over, I don't know, over a year and a half. And no one's ever given me an issue about my front license plate. So, yeah, but they won't let you take the test without it, which is super annoying. So that was all for nothing. And then we're there and my fiance is trying to get into becoming a police officer and he gets a call while we're standing in line that he has some criminal charges and it's like what. So yeah, and then he came home with me and he's crashing out and I'm trying to work and it was stressful. It was actually just a stressful day. So I need some quiet, some chill. And normally on a day like this, when I've already been just hyper stressed out, because I have been, like, we did driving on Saturday and Thursday, two of my days off. We were driving for hours, and I had to deal with, him having freakouts and meltdowns and blah, blah, blah. All of this. And then all for nothing because we couldn't even get the test done. And so it's just like, oh my gosh. So I just, and I was planning for yesterday to be a quick, oh, take the test, take the test, be done, move on with life. But no, it turned into a whole thing and then it turned to an all day thing. And I went for a walk with Zazio like at the end of the night. We just went for a walk because we typically go for a walk around 4 or so, but we didn't get to do that. And so I just went for a walk around the neighborhood. We probably walked for like an hour. It was nice and just peaceful and quiet and I like the neighborhood. So yeah, I just need quiet, peace, no drama, but I still get drama because my sister is being stupid and going back to her husband who let's just not get into that. So yeah, so my mom called me this morning and she wants to talk about that. So I'm just like my nerves, I can't handle any more of roller coasters from people's decisions, okay? Like I cannot. Um, so yeah, I even though all of that happened, trading, what is my mantra? I'm not proving anything. I'm not escaping anything. I till the ground, plant the seeds. This is just work. Follow the process and walk away. It's just work. When I work, I punch in, I punch out. I do what I'm supposed to and I'm done. I leave for the day, you know? So, yeah, it's that simple. And so, um what was I even saying? Yeah, it's simple, And so I don't need to make this isn't about proving myself or because typically when I trade, I would trade from a place of, oh, I had a bad day, I need a win. Oh crap, speaking of which, I'm not ready to trade because I don't even have my thing. Let's move this over here. I don't even have my um TradeAvate account logged into. So how am I supposed to? That's what happened yesterday too. I wasn't logged in. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I wasn't logged into my account. Oops. Okay. I like to just put my stop loss and take profit so that I'm not caught. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's like, we got 40 seconds until the market opens. Let's see what happens. But anyways, so yeah, normally I treat trading like, oh, I've had a rough day. I need a trade to see some green so that I can feel better about my life. But nope, just the process, follow the process. Wait for a reaction off of these levels, not any time before. So just wait for a reaction. That's all. We have 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, market open. Let's see what we're doing about volume. We're only at 1.6 thousand. Very low volume on a crap. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check if there was news today because I have my economic calendar. Just gonna pull that up on a different screen. Not to worry. What day is it? Tuesday? So there's inflation. No, okay. Guess there was manufacturing news at 9 yesterday. Interesting. Today there was news at 7. Watch that because it's coming up. Okay, there was news at 7. Sorry, what's going on over here? Yeah. Okay, that was the news. Okay, so yeah, there was slight news at 7. So we're coming up to the top of this range. We want to see how we react off of it, and we trade based off of this, not this. Coming up. Coming up, coming. See, I would have wanted to buy here. Why? Because of this. So we came up to it. We wicked. We didn't hit it. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, we're not. Okay, now we just broke through it. We broke it. Let's see if we come back to it. We came back into it. Okay, we just broke it. I like that we broke it. I actually do. And we broke it aggressively. Just like yesterday, we broke it aggressively. So right here, I'm waiting for a solid pullback. Which we might not get. I said might. I don't know. But yeah, I was looking for a solid pullback to here. And we were shy of that. We didn't get that, so. There you go, taking off. We did not get that full pull. I wish we did, because that's where your entry was. We're pulling back. We were, and then we didn't like it. Okay, I'm basing off of this, not this. That should have given something. That was a very sharp pull. All right, there's your first one, second one. All right, so I'm looking to buy, hopefully this doesn't completely just flip over. All right, this is your buy-in. Okay, I got a late buy-in. I did not get in where I wanted to get in at all. Thinking about closing. Jeez, what the hell happened there? It looked like, why did it look like I got out at a very bad place? I don't know what that was. I did not want to sit in that too long. It looked like I got out of a really bad place. That's why, I don't know. Because it said I was up 400 and I was like, the heck? Um, okay. I wish I could see like a breakdown of the trades. Okay, PNL 13. Okay, that's good. That's good. Um, and it was a beautiful, okay, rejection, I'm not rejection, beautiful break, momentum break, retest. And this wasn't even the retest. This was right here when we came back down, and then just a nice pump back up. I don't know how long this is gonna run, but it did good. It did very good. Okay. So it's 8:30. It's 8:36. I'm going to log this one because it did what it was supposed to. So let's log it and let's quit while we're ahead. Okay. So yeah, and I was like, please don't flip around right here. We did not, but best buy would have been here, and I'm gonna mark that on my chart right here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do so I don't accidentally touch something I'm not supposed to. Let's go here, log out. Okay, that way I don't accidentally press any buttons. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a couple of things. So I'm gonna draw a circle here because this was the better entry right here based off of this. Okay, so this was your, because I do also want to look at MACD in relation to momentum off the open. I don't think yesterday we didn't get that. Like it wasn't clean. It was kind of choppy. Um, Now let me just draw some arrows, then I'll write some quick narration, and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna do the first one. So I'm gonna say a momentum candle break of PM. Okay. So first we're gonna type this in. So momentum candle break of PM high. Okay. Okay, momentum candle break of PM high. So we saw that. We saw it punch right through. Then we had a retest here. Let's do, we had a, Here we come all the way back down. This is why you don't stay in these trades for too long. They're quick. Okay. Retest, pull back, and this is looking like a buy, potentially a buy. Retest, and I said potentially. Okay, retest and pull back. Enter off green brick. See, that should be your entry. If you were following this as a retest of the range, even though I think this is only a 5-minute range. What kind of range is this? Yeah, I set it up as a 5-minute range. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Momentum break. So we have momentum candle break, this candle, momentum candle break of PM high, retest, pull back and enter off green break. And yeah, simple as that. Okay, so let's hit save. Let's screenshot this, download image. I said enter, did I not? Okay, so bum 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 bum. Okay, so that is that. Actually, okay. So now let's go. Wow. I like momentum. I like the momentum when there's volatility, because it means you don't have to sit and sit and sit and wonder if a trade's gonna go. You know pretty fast. Yeah, you know really fast whether it is, and I said buy. This one would have been a little bit slower, but it's still, look at that momentum candle again, just right off of there. We're hitting the top of this again, but that's fine. Okay, so now that we have our screenshot, let's get out of here. I don't like to continue to watch the trades move, because then you're like, oh, why didn't I enter or exit, and then it turns into a whole a shoulda, coulda, woulda session, and I'm not here for that. Okay, so so yeah, now I have this. I'm gonna just copy. What am I doing? Okay, copy. Downloads. Where am I going? I don't remember where I'm going with this. Okay. All right, so we paste it. Y'all can see my process here. Okay. So then this is the one we just did. So we'll say Tuesday, what day is it? 6th. Hey, January 6th. That fateful day. That fateful day on January 6th. When was that? I don't remember. Was that 2020 or something? Yeah. Goodness. Okay, so we have this. Let's open it and just look at it. All right. Yeah, all this stuff is gonna get printed off eventually. So yeah, momentum candle break, blah 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 blah. We got our CVD up here. Volume is just kind of low as compared to yesterday. Can I pull up yesterday's? Let's see. Monday. See what happened. We had an aggressive break of the PM high. Because when I say aggressive, like I have to see that it was aggressive. This could have been a gradual blah blah blah, but no, this just went boom, broke right through it. So that's why we have to watch these. We can't actually come in after the fact and see that it was an aggressive break. How would you know? Okay, although a candle like this is almost always aggressive. Okay, so anyways, you don't see the CVD on this, but this was like an 8,000 or something day. And I can actually go back and show you. Let's go back actually. Let's go here. Let's go to the real chart. See what we're doing. We're kind of chopping now. I don't like that. Let's go all the way back to yesterday, just so we can look at the volume from yesterday. Okay, it was right around here. Yeah, here we go. Same stuff. So yeah, this, the volume is in the 9,000s, 8,000s, 11, 10, even pre-market volume. Where were we? Pre-market. Even pre-market volume was in the 7, 8, 9, right? So today, scroll all the way back to today. Our pre-market volume was pretty low. You know, we're in the, this one was 700, 900 up into the 2000s. So we had 4 somewhere, 3, 4. We're getting a little bit more volume coming in, but it was very low, very low. Okay, so that's all for today. How long were we were sitting down for less than 30 minutes, and that trade, I don't, well, that's a big candle. I don't even know how long that trade was. It was not very long. So, um, that is a big candle. See, so where did we enter? We entered off of somewhere in here. So this could have been one where you just sat in it. Yes, the drawdown would you get you when you come back to here, but yeah. So I don't remember where I entered exactly, but I'm gonna say, oh wait, I do know because I have Renko. So I entered here, actually entered probably up here because I entered late, and currently price is up 888 ticks from there. So yeah, that's 88. So that's probably, 4,000 or whatever with my contract size. Honestly, not bad. Not bad for today. So and not because of the PNL, but because we actually waited for this to happen before jumping in. Because yesterday I got a little hasty and I did not wait for I didn't wait for the pre-market. So yeah. I mean, I didn't wait for it to test the pre-market levels, and that's on me. Okay. So, yeah. Yep. Nothing to prove, nothing to escape. We're just doing the work, right? Which involves showing up and sitting down, drawing our levels, and then we just walk away. I have a meeting in 13 minutes.